On Fridays in eastern Iowa, you might spot a stealthy figure slipping in and out of your neighborhood. His mission is to collect food waste and prevent it from going to the landfill. He's Aaron Hansen, and he's the Compost Ninja.
I caught wind of this happening in some other metropolitan areas, and I just thought, wow, what a great idea. We could do this here, especially since Iowa is such an agricultural state. Like, we've got the space to do it. There's tons of farms and things like that that can be used to convert this food waste into compost rather than taking it to the landfill. One of the largest contributors to global warming is methane gas emissions. One of the largest contributors to methane gas emissions is food waste from the landfill. Because what happens is the food waste goes to the landfill and it mixes with your half bottles of Windex and Clorox and all of the other stuff that's in there, and plastics and metals, and it creates these chemical reactions that basically give us this methane gas.
Households and businesses in Iowa, Johnson, and Lynn counties can sign up for the service online. They receive a bucket to fill with food scraps and a few other materials like pizza boxes, coffee filters, and paper plates.
We challenge people to take the initiative to actually get in the habit of diverting. And all we ask them to do is sign up. I come by that following Friday, simply drop the pail off outside. They'll set it next to their trash can, under their sink, outside their front door, whatever works best for them. We just ask them to fill that bucket according to that list on the lid, the yes and the no side. So basically, you're gonna put your organic material, including your meat, shellfish, dairy products, small bones, chicken bones, fish bones, into that pail instead of your trash can. You set it outside once a week, every Friday. We come by, we exchange it with a fresh sanitized pail. It's got a biodegradable liner in it, so it kind of helps us keep them clean.
Compost is created when organic matter mixes with water and oxygen. Microorganisms go to work breaking the material down into a simpler substance. Aaron assists the process by adding wood chips, turning the piles, and monitoring the temperature.
When we do our mixing, when we put the food waste in and we add the wood chips, it's kind of a smell, feel kind of thing. You're looking for that real nice black material. No chunks of, no real big chunks of food and things like that, making sure it gets aerated, keeping the oxygen going through it, and it cooks on its own. There's not a lot we have to do. We're more maintaining it than actually doing anything.
Once the compost is ready, it's a rich source of nutrients for your garden. Compost Ninja's customers can choose to have their share delivered to their home or business, or they can donate it to a community garden. The idea of using food to create more food fulfills Aaron's desire to be a part of the solution.
But when I average it all out, when it's all said and done, each customer will have diverted around 500 pounds per year. So that's pretty big. And then the big thing that I preach to people is, myself included, but we're all part of the problem, right? Every time we take something that's biodegradable and we throw it into the trash, it's headed for the landfill, and we're contributing to that problem. So in today's world, it's really hard to get away from doing that completely, but I think that we've got to start somewhere. It's one pizza crust at a time.